folks. How you doing? I'm doing alright. Our weather, however, our weather is not doing so good. Let me show you. It's been gloomy. It's been the weather here has not been all that great the last. Oh, I'd say I'm gonna put you guys in front of the window. I'm just gonna sit here and talk. You guys get to listen to me yak for a while. The weather here has not been pretty, especially yesterday. We had numerous reports of tornadoes in Minnesota. By the way, Laurel Street Bridge, Train Bridge, Washington Street Bridge. That's the three bridges you're looking at in front of you. The closest one to us is the Laurel Street Bridge, and then the train bridge, and then one way off in the distance with that bus going across it. That's the Washington Bridge, or do they call it Washington Street Bridge? I don't know, but that's Washington Bridge, Laurel Street Bridge, and then the train. The weather here has just been, oh god, awful. Yesterday we had numerous reports of tornadoes. A few of them did touch down. I've seen pictures on Facebook where there was a building, and the picture showed the building not being there anymore. The tornado kind of just blew it to kibbles and bits. Tree damage is extensive around Minnesota. I've heard there's acres and acres and acres and acres and acres and acres of woods flattened because a tornado that was a width of 3.5 blocks, 4 blocks, went through the woods and just leveled it. I mean, I saw a picture of it, and they said that was 4.8 acres of woods. Not anymore. That tornado pretty much mowed down every single pine tree, every single birch tree, every kind of tree there was in that almost 5 acres of woods, and it just leveled it flat. I mean, there are trees just laying down. You can't see one standing. If there is a standing tree, there is no branches or bark left on it. I mean, the winds were horrible. Just before the torrential rains and the thunderstorms and tornadoes showed up, at about that same time, we had the fire department show up here. Memorial Day, mind you. It's supposed to be all is well, all is good, life's peachy and calm. No. Not yesterday. Usually Memorial Days here are probably, I'd say, too quiet. And yesterday it was just a madhouse from the minute I got up till I went to bed, which was about... Well, that wasn't before I went to bed, because I was up here for several hours on YouTube and Zoom last night. I think I got off there probably midnight or so, or I can't remember, but I try to cut myself off of YouTube and that Zooming stuff for around 12:30. 12 to 12:30, because I get up every day at 7 a.m. Start work maybe around 7:30, and I'm out the door at 7:40, so yeah. But yeah, we had the fire department here. It ended up being just a false alarm. Not false alarm, I guess. The mistake, what happened was someone burnt their food. I tell you what, they must have burned it good. Because they didn't do what they were supposed to. They were supposed to open your living room window. This is a living room window. This is a small living room window, but it's a living room window. You're supposed to go like this, and then go like this, and evacuate the smoke. No, that's not what they did. Oh, shit. How the fuck do I get that way? I see that window, it's back too far. Now I gotta get it. Fucking hate. Shit. I'm in trouble, folks. Oh, screw it. Let's close that one for now. As I was saying, when these apartments get filled up with smoke, and your smoke detector thing goes off, do not open your window. Yes, do open your window. For God's sakes, don't do what the guy did yesterday. Come on, focus. Thank you. Don't do what these people did yesterday and open your front door. Because right above your door outside are smoke alarm detectors, fire alarms, all that rolling smoke from whatever they burnt in the stove or on the oven or the stove. When they open that door, it creates a suction. So instead of the smoke going out the window, it goes out the door, and about a minute later, we get an announcement in a female's voice saying, "Can I have your attention, please? Can I have your attention, please? A fire has been detected in the building. Please use the nearest exit of the building as soon as possible. Do not use the elevators. Thank you." And it repeats that until it gets shut off. Well, we listened to that for 20 minutes, and being that the fire department is right there, they're no more than a minute away, and they just have to come down that road right there, East River Road, and come to our apartment building. But it took them over 10 minutes to get here. Now, if that had been a legitimate fire, let's think about that, Brandon Fire. You were way, way, way too slow getting here yesterday. That was, I'd say, very disappointing. They should have been here within a minute, if not less. And they did get complaints about that yesterday. There were some people. They called the fire department and just literally chewed them out and said, it took you 10 minutes to get here. Well, yes, the fire department was closed yesterday. It was Memorial Day. No one was there. They had to come to the fire department, start up the one truck, and then come over here. That's a 10-minute process. What if it had been a legitimate fire? Same thing. The fire department was closed Memorial Day. Everybody was at home. Thankfully, they had a fireman that lives just in the area, and he called two of his friends, and they came in a fire truck and all suited up in their nice, heavy, yellow, thick, flame-resistant jackets, expecting the worst, but found out it was just burnt food, and someone opened their door and set off a fire alarm, which automatically calls the fire department. The one in your apartment doesn't call the fire department, but the ones out in the hallway, yeah. You'll hear that female's voice giving that lovely announcement. A fire has been detected in the building. Well, what it should have said is just smoke has been detected instead of, but I guess it doesn't know the difference. So it said a fire has been detected, and all it was is just smoke. And that's what the fireman said, because I asked Danny about it. And he talked to one of the firemen, and he said, because Danny went from 12th floor all the way down to 2nd, he was trying to find out where the smoke was coming from or the smell, but he didn't smell anything, and the fireman said it was just burnt food. And the mistake they made is they opened their door. And all that smoke went up to the smoke detector, which calls us. Which is kind of what I figured it was. Yeah, the option of staying in your apartment or leaving, but nah, I think I'd leave because the stairway is just at the end of the hall, so. Other news. I got the problems figured out with my, again, I'll show you. won't talk about it. I'll show you. I do believe I have a solution. Oh, come on. Let's focus. Thank you. I have I thought I had my issues resolved. But I know the CPU is good because someone picked it for me, so it would work with this board. The RAM has been changed to Corsair, I think LPX. I think it might work. I don't know yet. No one's ever... Well, QVL says it does, and I was warned about that on another site that I go to. He says, well, QVL can sometimes be wrong, but he says the memory I have will work. It's not this RAM. No, this I'm taking. In fact, I'm just gonna leave it there because it is so dusty here. The dust is gonna get it in those slots, and I've already got my GPU slot that's full of dust. I saw it in there yesterday. I took a magnifying glass and there's bits of hair or something in there. I'll have to clean that somehow. Obviously, you can just see the dust. Yeah, where are you gonna put it? If you're working on it, which in the next couple of days I will be, take out the RAM. I gotta take out what's it called? M.2 MBME. I asked somebody in this Tech Deals and on Adamant for another $200 some, he recommends exchanging this. He recommends it. I'm gonna keep it, but it doesn't run at the right speed. So I might just have to get another one. At least that's the information he saw. He could be incorrect. A lot of these people are just enthusiasts. In fact, that's all I'm talking to nowadays. Just enthusiasts. I can't find somebody that's licensed to talk about what they're talking about. Because everybody's telling me, well, I think that'll work. It might work. Oh, by the way, there's my desk that I do plan on doing something with one of these days. Have a monitor or tablet there, a tablet there, some kind of a me screen monitor thing there, something there. Different monitor. I'm gonna get rid of that Asus monitor. I should have never gotten that damn thing, but I was talked into it. James 2 Cents just came up with a video. I just got a notification of it. The books are gonna go somewhere. The movies will probably stay. And then I'll think of something to put in this area. Something nice looking, extravagant, kind of expensive looking. I just want something sitting in there that's... Because I'm not the one... See, that's why I have the laptop. Those people will sit in my chair. Here, I'll give you an example. Right. Get you guys, people, all dizzy for me moving the camera. But I had someone here this morning, spent about an hour on the laptop. That monitor is doing nothing because... Well, I'm just sitting here all crooked, aren't I? Sorry, guys, I didn't mean to have you crooked, but I just looked at this and I said, that's not sitting straight. And the reason that monitor doesn't work... Oh, you can't see it. Man, there's no light. But, there's a computer in there. I know you can't see it. It is in there. And for any of you gonna say, yes, I know the front airflow gate thing on there is on upside down. The Corsair logo should be on the bottom. It's on the top. I need to rotate that. I know that. Wiring mess. When I disconnected the old computer, about 50 wires had to be pulled. Because I did have some stuff running off of that computer. Come on, focus. Be nice. Fine, be an idiot. Don't focus. Thank you. That computer had 8 USB devices, 8 cords, 1 power cord, 1 HDMI. Yeah. Welcome to my nightmare when I get that computer up and going. I hate wiring. I hate it. Hate it. Hate it. This entire desk needs to be rewired. That router and modem is going to be on the back side of the desk. Because again, I want something to sit in here that's nice, something that when they're sitting here at the laptop or the desktop, which right now it's a laptop because that has no motherboard in it. The motherboard that's going into it is right there. It's been a 3-month project because people are saying this and saying that and saying you can't do this, say you can't do that. That won't work with this, and then last night I get told just because they say it won't work doesn't mean it won't. Oh, I don't know. I guess that'll sit there for I don't know how long until I can find someone licensed or someone that really needs. See, and that's why I'm going to Adamant. He's tech support over there. Those people, they gave me the answer in about 2.5 seconds. They told me exactly what kind of RAM to get for that Aurora Pro AX. And they said the Corsair Vengeance or Corsair Vengeance Pro or the LPX. Well, I went for the LPX, fingers crossed, and I told him that's what I ordered, and he said that will work. Okay, thank you. And then we went on to the NVMe M.2, and he says, yeah, you may want to change that out. I don't think it's running at the right speed. But again, he said, you'll have to see. He said, don't take my, I don't know, it might, but he thinks that's a 4x4 board. He thinks is the key word, he said. I think that SSD is a 3x4. So it's not gonna run the motherboard will slow it down. If it needs to, it'll clock it down so it can keep up with the RAM and whatever else. But eventually, yes, I will have that thing up and running. Just not today. It may not be this month, but I will promise you, July, this thing will be alive. It might be sooner than that. I don't know. It depends on the answers I get from people. And I am starting to reach all over the continent. And I am starting to get answers I'm starting to like. So with that, I've got to go because this phone only lets me do a 20-minute video and then cuts me off. So I gotta go. Quick note to Ken Stout. I asked you yesterday what was going on and if you were okay, and you told me. I do hope you're having a better day today. I know the news you got yesterday wasn't the best, but as you well know, I got the same news about a friend of mine here in Brainerd that anyway, Ken, I hope you're doing better. I will see you tonight on Zoom. And with anybody else watching this video, if you're not subscribed to my channel, and that channel is just called Rick Lakes, Please like, comment, and subscribe, and that's the only time you're ever going to hear me say it because I don't like saying it. So, until next time, bye for now.